This is a McKagan Hatch pipe wrench from the early to mid 1900s. McKagan Hatch was founded in 1913, known for producing and supplying Ford and GM pouch tool kits from the 1930s to the 1950s. Later on, they became a division of Tasa Coal Company, which later became Tasa Corporation. The first step I took was taking a wire brush and a small pick to the wrench to get off as much dirt and rust as possible. I am wearing gloves to protect my skin and a mask to protect my lungs from the rust and other floating particles. Next, I took 3 parts water and 1 part acid to remove the rest of the stuck-on rust. After soaking for about a day and a wire brush attachment in a drill, the teeth were ready to be filed. There was still some rust left on the inside of the frame, so I switched to a biodegradable, non-toxic, acid-free rust remover that does not require dilution. After another day of soaking, it took away the remaining rust. I recommend using only the second rust remover and skip the acid solution. Now I am using mineral spirits to completely clean the metal before masking with tape to paint. After masking, I used 2 coats of gray metal primer, sprayed 5 minutes apart, and let dry for 24 hours before removing the tape. There was some overspray on the handle and jaw, so I used a Dremel tool with a sanding attachment to remove it easily. Note, while using the Dremel, I am also wearing eye protection. I decided to hand paint the rest. Make sure to use an oil-based paint and primer, for it is more durable than latex and easier to clean, but dries a lot slower and fades faster. I applied 2 coats of the red paint and did so in a well-ventilated area. Unfortunately, I lost the footage, but I used a white oil-based paint and a fine-tipped paintbrush to do the lettering. Once the paint was completely dry, I went around the edges once more with the Dremel tool to get any imperfections or paint I may have missed. After the Dremel tool, I used 400 grit and 600 grit sandpaper to remove any flash rust. and this is the final product.